Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this episode, I want to talk about projection. Projection is a manner of communication, and it has psychological implications for certain types of affected people. But I want to just generically talk about it and give you some examples so that you can recognize it. And I bet that you've had this happen to you at some point in your life, and you might not have really understood it at the time. It might have just caused you to kind of go, what was that all about? Or it could have caused an argument between you and someone. Projection, in the simplest terms, is an example is when somebody says, well, that's the pot calling the kettle black. Usually that phrase comes up in a friendly conversation where someone says, oh my gosh, you were 15 minutes late. Well, if the person who is saying that is always 15 minutes late, that's where they're saying the pot's calling the kettle black. This is not in any type of a manipulative situation. This is just, people just talking and pointing out the obvious. But if someone is accusing you of doing something that you are not doing, or you are innocent of, someone accuses you of being unfaithful in a personal relationship, and they're making things escalate and worse, and you really don't know what they're talking about, and you really have nothing to do with what they're talking about, chances are they are projecting, and they have done what they are accusing you of doing. Not necessarily right then at that particular time, but at some point. This is behavior that they participate in or have participated in the past. If someone says you're a liar, another example is when someone says, this happened to my friend, and they go on. Then, people kind of laugh and say, okay, you're really talking about you. And again, that is a softer version, and that might be brought up in a situation where they're trying to gain acceptance, or they're trying to express themselves and they're shy. But if they're using it in a way to blame shift, and you feel blamed or you feel attacked, they are projecting. And if this has happened to you more than once, think about what the different comments have been. Think about the arguments that you've had. And you might want to look into that person's behavior, because they might have just given you some clues as to what they're doing and what they're all about. I hope this was helpful to you. If this has happened to you, leave me some comments or some other examples below so that other people can learn. If there are any questions, you can leave those as well. And I will look for you next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle.